Great Doc America. For this lineup, you will need to have the Back to the Future 100 pack, the Marvel 100 pack, the Rick and Morty 100 pack, and the Nightmare Before Christmas 100 pack. Within those packs, you will be using Doc Brown with his Doc Brown cooldown track, Captain America, Morty Smith, and Fog Juice, which will give this lineup one additional gray ability token. Each character in this lineup will have their own role to fulfill to increase the chances of securing a victory. Doc Brown's primary role will be keeping the ability token pool supplied, Morty Smith's role will be performing interactions that gain points, and Captain America's primary role will be challenging rivals while also gaining points as specified in the scenario. Early in the game, you'll need to decide the best way to utilize Doc Brown. One effective option for making use of Doc Brown is to position him somewhere with multiple point markers. Ideally, this would be somewhere he could be adjacent to 2 point markers in his current square. In cases where point markers are many squares away from the starting area, his 88 miles per hour ability, which will allow him to move up to 4 squares in a straight line while also moving through rivals, may be used to help get him to the point marker sooner. It is important to remember that his DeLorean trait cannot be used on the first round, which allows him to flip his cooldown track when he becomes exhausted. When sending Doc Brown after point markers in the first round, you will want to avoid interacting with them and try to prevent rivals from interacting with them as well, since the goal is to have Doc Brown interact with these point markers in the next round. In the next round, Doc Brown should interact with as many point markers as possible. When he becomes exhausted, his DeLorean trait should be used to flip his cooldown track, which will put the point markers or point marker on the one of the cooldown track. This means the point markers will be available the next round where he can rinse and repeat the same actions. This is the point farming method for using Doc Brown, which will require defending Doc Brown's point farming position with Captain America. Another way to make use of Doc Brown, if point farming doesn't seem like a feasible option, is to have him keep the ability token pool supplied. Since his DeLorean trait will be used to refill the ability token pool, there are a few considerations to make when using Captain America's abilities and Morty Smith's abilities. A good way to start the first round would be to have Captain America go first by using his I Can Do This All Day ability, which will put an ability token on the 4th of the cooldown track and give him an extra action. Ideally, you'll want to make use of his 3 actions to gain a point in the first round somehow. Morty Smith should go second. Ideally, his I Don't Know About This ability, which allows him to move 2 and then do an interact or assist action, should be used to somehow gain a point if possible. Doc Brown will go last, where you'll want to evaluate where rivals are setting up their positions. The goal will be to move Doc Brown somewhere he can possibly gain points without needing to worry about being challenged. In the first round, Doc Brown will not be able to use his DeLorean trait. However, after the first round, you'll need to make careful considerations as to when to use abilities and when to use the DeLorean trait. To help fully illustrate these careful considerations and understand the mechanics, we can start with a fully stocked ability token pool for demonstration purposes. It is important to keep in mind that when using Captain America's I Can Do This All Day ability, that these additional actions may include either one of his ability actions. Therefore, Captain America could use his I Can Do This All Day ability to place a red ability token on the 4 of the cooldown track, followed by the No You Move ability, and 2 shield throw abilities for a challenge 4 in a single turn, which places additional ability tokens on the 3 of the cooldown track. On Morty's turn, he could possibly use I Don't Know About This to interact and gain a point, which places a yellow ability token on the 2 of the cooldown track. Now, on Doc Brown's turn, he will use his Great Scott ability by first placing a gray ability token on the 1 of the cooldown track. Then, he will choose the gray ability token he just placed and the yellow ability token on the 2 of the cooldown track to shift down 1 and then everything else up 1. On his next action, he can possibly perform an interact action to gain points somehow, or use the Great Scott ability action again. If he chooses to use the Great Scott ability again, he would first place a gray ability token on the 1 of the cooldown track, and then he will again choose the gray ability token he just placed and the yellow ability token on the 1 of the cooldown track to shift down 1 and everything else up 1. Anything that is already on the 4 of the cooldown track cannot be shifted up any further. At the end of his turn, he will use his DeLorean trait to flip the cooldown track, and at the beginning of the next round, the ability token pool will be completely restocked. Since this particular lineup has 9 ability tokens, character abilities can be heavily leveraged as opposed to using basic actions. Now, let's watch this team in action. Alright, B-Man, are you ready to get this underway?
I am ready.
Ready to flip? You're dark and I am the light side. So I'll flip it. Ooh, the light side. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go second. So you are up first, and I'll give you this here. Man, you have a lot of ability tokens over here. I almost don't have anywhere to put this thing.
That's the goal, isn't it?
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with Doc Brown. He's going to use 88 miles per hour.
88 miles per hour, okay.
Yes.
So this is gonna go on the 3, and he's gonna move 1,
He's going to
2,
move 4 straight
3,
up.
4. Okay. Now what?
And then he's going to do a basic move up 1, and then to the top left 1, and land on top of D.
Okay. Boom. There's Doc. Okay. So Doc is already up there. Well, I got your answer for Doc Brown. I'm gonna get Swifty. So that's gonna allow an adjacent ally to do a basic action. So I'm gonna have Black Panther move 1, 2, and then Rick may do a basic action. So he is gonna move 1. Oh, he lost his base. He's gonna move 1, 2, and then he's gonna let's go 1, 2. He's exhausted.
Okay. I'm going to have Morty do a basic move. He's going to move up 1 square and then to the left 1 square.
Okay.
And then he's going to use I don't know about this.
I don't know
to move
about this.
left 2 squares.
1, 2.
And then it will put the control marker to the right of himself.
Okay. So we'll put the control marker right
So in the top right square.
here.
Yep. I think it's down 1 from there.
Oops. Yeah, you're right. Oh, you know what? I was looking at the card upside down. I didn't mean to put Rick. I didn't mean to put Rick there. Oh well, my fault. That's okay. So that's Morty, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you already have a marker. Oops. This goes on Black Panther. Okay, well, Black Panther is going to use Wakanda Forever to have Marty move 1, 2, and well, move 1 and move 1, and then Black Panther will also do a move 1, and then what else? He's gonna move 1, 2, and exhaust.
Okay. I think I will have Captain America use I can do this all day.
Okay, I can do this all day.
He will do a move one to the left and then one up towards Morty.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have him do a shield throw onto Marty.
So that's going to be a challenge 1 plus 1, an additional 1 for each color. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So challenge 4 onto Marty.
Yes.
Okay. So let's get these dice ready. Oh, for 3. All right, Marty. Don't go down this early. Oh, blocked it with 4 successes.
Okay. I'm gonna have Captain America do a move up one and then on top of the control marker next to Morty.
1, 2. Okay. Then okay. Then Marty is gonna move 1, 2, and then he is going to take a control marker as well. He'll put it right here. I believe that's the end of the round, right? And we both get 1 point because we both have 1
I think
marker.
is the area one smaller than that, or like one lower? I think it's even with the lettering, the blips and
Oh,
shits.
oh, you're right. So I'll put it here. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So then we both get a point.
Yes.
I get a point. You get a point, and we're 1 to 1. I'll unexhaust. Shift these down. Shift these down. And I'm first. Okay. Um. All right. Black Panther is going to. He's going to take A for a point. And then he's going to use the hoverboard to move 1, 2, 3. So I'll move on top of B with my extra hoverboard action. That's Black Panther.
Okay. I'm gonna have Captain America use I can do this all day.
Okay. Oh, I put the hoverboard on your cooldown track. All right. There we go. I could do this all day. All right.
He will do a move up left one, so above Morty,
Okay.
then one more move up. And then he'll do a move up left one and then up one.
Like this.
Yes.
Okay.
And then he will interact with the control point
All right.
to the spot, the bottom right spot of the control area.
So he's gonna put it.
Actually, no, he'll put it underneath him. Sorry.
Okay. And he's exhausted.
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay, so this point marker and this point marker are both 6 squares away from Marty, correct? So I get to choose this one if I use fix the timeline.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what he's gonna do. He is gonna fix the timeline to move up here. Then he will take C for a point.
I'm going to have Doc Brown use Great Scott, and he will move down the gray he spent
Okay, so he's
and
gonna.
the yellow on the one.
Okay, so choose up to 2 tokens, items, or characters on your cooldown track. Shift them down 1. So you're gonna shift just the gray down
And the yellow on the one.
and the yellow. Okay. And now
And then everything else up one.
up 1, up 1. Okay.
And then I will have him let's have him do it again.
Okay. So great Scott. And then he's gonna
And
shift this down, probably.
um, yes, he will. He'll shift the gray down and everything else up one,
Okay.
and then flip his cooldown track.
And then he's gonna DeLorean. Oh man, and I'm gonna spill stuff everywhere. Here we go. Oh, I did it. All right. So he's using DeLorean now on me. And he's gonna get a whole slew of tokens back. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. All right, then Rick is gonna move 1, 2, and interact with this control marker.
I'm gonna have Morty do a move down left one, then left one. So
Boom, boom. Okay.
yep. And then he will use I don't know about this to go up to the left one and then straight up one and flip the control marker.
Right there. Okay.
Yes.
All right then. So that is the end of the round. So we'll unexhaust everybody. You will be first. You get all these back, and you get 2 points for having for having the most control markers, basically. And then I get 1 for having 1 control marker, and this stuff shifts down. And I need to grab hoverboard back onto Black Panther. Okay. Okay, so now it is, you have 3 and I have 4.
Okay. Let's have Captain America use No You move on Doc Brown, or I mean on Rick.
Okay, so he's gonna use No You Move onto Rick, which is gonna be a challenge 3. Go for 2 successes versus 1 success. So, alright, you got him knocked down now.
And I will push him down left 1.
Right here?
So kind of towards Morty. Yep.
Okay.
Then I will have Captain America use I Can Do This All Day.
I could do this all day.
And
Okay.
then he will use Shield Throw onto Rick.
Okay, so we gotta start out with shield throw, and so that's gonna be a challenge 4 onto Rick, right? So for 5 successes, man, it's gonna be tough to block. No chance against 2 successes. Okay. So he's knocked out. So Rick's knocked out now.
And then with his second action from I Can Do This All Day, he will flip the control marker underneath him.
Captain America is mean. Okay. That wasn't very nice. Okay, then Black Panther's gonna take B. And then what? Then he's gonna use Wakanda Forever. Have Marty move 1, and then he'll move 1, 2. So 2 move 1s for Black Panther, 1 move 1 for Marty, and he'll exhaust. Actually, he is going to use the hoverboard with that.
Okay.
For his, and move 1 extra 1 right here.
So I'm going to have Doc Brown take the point marker underneath him.
Okay, so he's gonna take D point. Okay.
And then he will Great Scott. Well, actually, let's see. Never mind, he will not Great Scott. We're going to have him do a move 1 to the bottom right, and then 1 down.
Like that. Okay.
Yes. And we will leave the cooldown track the way it is.
Okay.
So we should both be 5 points now, correct?
Yeah, 5 to 5.
Okay.
Okay. Marty's gonna move 1, 2, and he's gonna do a basic challenge onto Doc Brown. Ooh, 4. 3 successes. Oops, one of the dice rolled out. Oh man. 4
So Doc Brown.
successes. I wasn't gonna say anything, but it was also a crit when it rolled out.
You cheater.
uh, so it was just meant to not happen. So he will exhaust.
Okay. I'm going to have Morty do a move 2 to the top right, so he'll be right below Captain America.
Okay, right there.
Yes. And he will exhaust there.
That's it. Okay.
Yep.
Then Rick, it has to exhaust because he's on the cooldown track, and I will be up first. We'll go ahead and unexhaust your team. Shift these down. And take the hoverboard. Take Rick. Bring these down. Okay, and where do I want to put Rick at? I think I'll put Rick right here. And what to do now? All right, I am going to, man. Oh, I forgot to do points. You get 2 points for that round for having
Yes.
all the control markers. So you have 7 now, and I have 5. I'm in a bit of a pickle here. Um. Hmm. Oh boy. All right, Rick is gonna move 1, 2, and interact with this control marker.
Let's see. I'm going to have Captain America use let's have him use a shield throw on Black Panther.
Okay. Shield throw for a challenge 4, right? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Black Panther. Whoa. What is that? 8 successes. So you definitely got him. But he can't lay down because of the hoverboard, so I don't know what that means. He's halfway knocked down. No. So he'll take a energy token for that. That was a big hit.
Okay, now I got a tough decision. Do I try to knock him out? This is a big question right now. I think I will probably go for it. We're going to use I can do this all day.
Okay.
And then we will do no you move
Oh boy.
on Black Panther.
Okay, so it's gonna be a challenge 3. For 2 successes. Let's see if he can block that. Come on. Ah, 2 block. Oh, I blocked it. I see those shields and I'm instantly like, oh, that's never gonna work. But it did this time.
So I'll move him up 1 square with the no you move.
Right
Or
here?
push him.
Oh, you're moving
Sorry, Black
Black
Panther.
Panther. Okay,
Yes.
right there is the push.
Yep. And then I'm going to use a shield throw on him.
You
I'm
can't
going all out.
you can't use this. You're out of yellows, bud.
I should have a yellow.
From what? Did I shift everything down on your track?
I think
Do you think I
I
forgot?
have everything being the same except for the yellow on the one.
Hmm. I don't know about this, but if you say that you have another yellow,
I'll be able to go back in time and look.
yeah, I'll call you out on it. All right, so he's got a shield throw,
Yes.
and that's gonna be for one. That's gonna be another challenge 4.
Yes.
Okay. Dang. So 5 successes. Oh no. All right. So you got him. So he is knocked out. You get a point. And I think that's all his moves now, right?
Yes, it is.
Now you have 8 points, and I'm still at 5. Hmm. Hmm. Well, Marty is just going to basic challenge Doc Brown. We'll see how
Okay.
that goes. For 2 successes.
Come on, Doc.
One success. So he is down. And he's got a basic challenge him again. For nothing. No successes. Alright. That's not good. That's not good. So he's exhausted now.
Okay, so I'm going to have Doc Brown rally.
Okay. And I'm gonna just have to have Black Panther exhaust.
Then I'm going to have Morty do a move 2 to the bottom left and interact with the point marker or with the control marker.
Oh, right. 1, 2, boom. Dang, just rubbing it in. And I believe that's game, right? Because now that puts you at 10.
Yes, it does. 10-5.
All right.
Well, good game.
Yeah, good game. Good game. I thought I had a chance there for a little bit until Captain got in there and started getting down and dirty.
He's brutal with all those tokens.
Right. Uh, all right, man. Well, good game.
Game. Thank you.
Thanks.